Danny marks an article 60% above its cost price. So market price becomes 160. And he allowed 4D discount and earns 28% discount. So 4D percentage discount is given. And still he is getting 28% profit. That means selling price becomes 128% only. How much is subtracted from 160 then? 32. Then only we will get 128. So can we say 4D percentage is equal to 32 here? Now if we allow 60 discount, then find the percentage of profit or loss on the item. So now market price is same, but instead of 4D he is giving 6D now. For how many times is 32? That means 6D percentage is equal to 6 into 8, 48. Then it becomes selling price 112. If the selling price is 112, how much profit is made? 12%. A cylindrical jar whose base has a radius of 18 centimeters is filled with water up to a height of 35 centimeters. A solid iron spherical ball of radius 15 centimeters is dropped in the jar to submerge completely in water. Find the increase in level of water. So when we were asked to calculate increase in the level of water, that is height we need to calculate, correct? So now there is a cylindrical drum here in which spherical ball was dropped. Due to this, water level will rise, and we were asked to calculate increase in the water level, that is height. So here what must be equal? Volume concept. Volume of the ball must be equal to rise in volume of the cylinder. Got it? So now volume of the sphere, 4/3 pi r cube. For spherical ball, what is the radius dimension? 15. So we have to write 15 cube. I will write it as 15 into 15 into 15. This is the volume of the sphere, due to which there will be increase in the water level. So here also for the cylinder we have to consider volume. Volume of the cylinder, pi r square. For cylindrical jar, radius mentioned as 18, pi r square h. Yes? Now cancellation, 3, 5 times, 3, 5 times, 6 times, 3, 5 times, 6 times. Cancellation with 2, it is 3 times. 5 cube, 125, 2 times, 250 divided by 18. That is equal to height. 18 ones, 70 we have. 18 approximately 4 times. So answer is approximately 14 times. You will get 13.8 something. Next, an article is sold 30% profit. Had it been sold at 155 rupees more than the previous selling price, and the cost price were also increased by 100, then the profit percentage would have been 5% more. Find the cost price of the article. Okay, now I am taking initial cost price as 100%. Initial profit was 30%, so selling price becomes 130. Now there is an increase in the cost price which is equal to 100 rupees. Earlier we were talking about percentage, but now in terms of rupees, 100 more. 100% plus 100. Now selling price increases by 155 rupees. Earlier selling price was 130%, but now it is 155 more. Now they said profit percentage would increase by 5%. Earlier how much percent was the profit? 30. But now 5% more. That means 35% more. 35% more than the cost price. Cost price here is 100% plus 100. So when you calculate 35% of this number, that is 35% plus 35 rupees. Correct? This is profit obtained in second case. Now This is selling price and this is cost price. Difference is profit only. Both must be equal. 130% minus 100%. 30%. 155 minus 100. 55. From this we can say 5% is equal to 20. 50% 200. 100% 400. Apurva marks up the price of an article by 50%. Then market price becomes 150%. Then allows a discount of 20%. Market price is 150%. 20% discount is offered. That becomes 30. And now she sells it 120%. And sells it to Anamika. Apurva sold it to Anamika. So 120% with respect to Apurva, that is selling price. And with respect to Anamika, cost price. So Anamika purchased it at 120%. Anamika sells it for 20 rupees more than what he purchased for. So now for Anamika, cost price is 120% and she sells it at 20 rupees more than the cost price. And for this selling price is 30% more than the original cost price of the article. So for Anamika, for Anamika, this is selling price only. Cost price is 120%. Plus 20 rupees, if you add, then it becomes selling price. And that is equal to selling price is 30% more than the original cost price. What was original cost price? 100%. Original cost price was 100. Now if it is 30% more, we can say that is 130%. Correct? So from this we can say difference is 10%, which is equal to, so 20 rupees is equal to 10%. Now what exactly is the question? Then Anamika's profit percentage is rounded off to 2 decimals. So for Anamika, how much is profit? For Anamika, how much is profit? 20 rupees, which is equal to what percent? 10%. With respect to Anamika's cost price, we have to calculate. Correct? What was Anamika's cost price? 120% into 100. Percentage 0 gets cancelled. 1 by 12 in the sense 1 by 3%. 8.33% first option. Four persons started to do the work together. A works for first 2 days along with BCD and then BCD work alternatively starting from B. The ratio of the time taken by ABCD if the work alone is 4, 3, 2, 5. If the work is completed in 12 days, then how many days A and C can complete the work if they work together? Okay. Now we were given time ratio for A, B, C, D. 4, 3, 2, 5. Time and efficiency both will be inversely proportional. So how do we calculate inverse ratio? Hide the first number, multiply remaining numbers. 3, 2, 5. Product 30. Hide the second number, multiply remaining 40. Hide the third number, multiply remaining 60. Hide the fourth one, multiply remaining 24. Again you can simplify them by cancellation with 2. 15, 20, 30 and then 12. Now the condition starts. Who started the work? A. Worked for how many days? Worked for how many days? A works for the first 2 days along with B, C, D. That means all 4 members started. They worked for 2 days. If all of them working together, 20, 30, 50. 12 plus 15, 27. 50, 27, 77. All together will work and do 77 units of work. Like that, how many days they worked? 2 days. So for first 2 days, work done by them is equal to 77 into 2. Clear? Now, from then, how they are working? And then, BCD work alternatively starting from B. That means after 2 days, B will work. On 3rd day. 4th day, C will work. 5th day, D. Next, B, C, D. Like that they will work. Clear? Time is given. If the work is completed in 12 days. Work got completed in 12 days. That means out of 12 days, first 2 days, all of them work together, right? Apart from those 2 days, how many more days we have? In those 10 days, B, C, D will work on alternate days, correct? First 3 days, B 1 day work, C 1 day work, D 1 day work. 6 days, B 2 days, C 2 days, D 2 days. 9 days, B 3 days, C 3 days, D 3 days, correct? 10th day who will work? B will work. So out of remaining 10 days, B will work for, in those 4 days, B will do 4 into 20, that is 80. Next, C will work for 3 days. In 3 days, he will do 90. D will work for 3 days, 36. Then work got completed. That means this is what total work, correct? Now this should be done by A and C. A and C, 15 and 30, that is 45 units of work. Time taken by AC to complete the work is this much. 77 plus 2. 77 2 times. 154 plus 36. 190. 190 90. 280. 280 80. 360 divided by 45. How many times? 8 times. So A and C can complete the work in 8 days. Over. 2n years ago, the age of Shiva was 4 times that of his son, and n years ago, age of Shiva was 3 times of his son's age. 2n years back and then n years back. How much is the difference? How much is the difference? N years. How much is the difference? N years. We have Shiva and his son. 2n years back, ratio was 4:1, 4 times this. N years back, 3 times, correct? Right. For Shiva, how many years gap we have? N years. For his son also, how many years gap we have? N years. But now look at in terms of number of parts. Shiva got 1 part and son got 0. It is not same. So we have to make it equal, correct? So how do you do that? Difference of average and then cross multiplication. What is difference here? 3. That means the second ratio must be multiplied with 3. What is second ratio difference? 2. That means first ratio should be multiplied with 2. 4:1 multiplied by 2. 8:2. 3:1 multiplied by 3. 9:3. For Shiva, how many parts increased? For son, how many parts increased? So now can we conclude something? What? 1 part is equal to n years. Okay, right. Next. The sum of ages of Shiva and his son will be 8 years. When is this? N years later. After n years. Okay. N years back to present. How many years gap? N years back to present. N. Percentage to after n years. That means what is the difference between n years back to after n years? 2n. You already know 1 part is equal to n, right? That means instead of adding 2 parts, we can directly add 2n. Or instead of adding 2n, we can directly add 2 parts, correct? Yes? That means here it becomes 11 parts. Here it becomes 5 parts. Sum of ages mentioned as 80. What exactly is the question? Then find the difference of ages between Shiva and his son. Any time age difference between 2 members must be same. It may be 2n years back or n years back or after n years. Everywhere, if you observe, how many years gap we have? 6 parts. 6 parts. Even here also 6 parts. So 16 parts is equal to 80. One part is 5. Difference is 6 parts, which is equal to 30. Age difference is 30. There are two vessels A and B which contains a mixture of vodka and Sprite in the ratio 7:2 and then 3:4 respectively. The mixture of both vessels are mixed to obtain a mixture of 390 ml in which the quantity of vodka is 230 ml. Find the ratio of the quantity of mixture in vessel C, vessel A and vessel B. Okay. Quantities ratio. We were asked to calculate quantities ratio. Okay. Right. Now 13 possible, 10 possible, 12 not possible, 12 not possible, 16 not possible. Either first option or the second option. Two possibilities are there. Right. So how do I do verification? There are a couple of ways, I'll tell you. What is the total quantity that we have? 390. In 390 we have a quantity from vessel A and then vessel B. And that ratio we were asked to calculate, correct? What is first ratio? 6:7. That means how many parts we have? Can we divide 390 into 13 parts? Possible. What is second option? Can we divide 390 into 10 parts? Possible. Third option? How many parts? 12. Is 12 factor of 390? That cannot be your answer. Next, fourth option is also 12. That cannot be your answer. Fifth option, 16. Is 16 factor of 390? No. So either first or second. So whenever I am left with two options, either I'll try to prove one is right or I'll try to prove one is wrong. Is that okay? Right. Now, in vessel A, how many parts we have? 9 parts. In vessel B, 7 parts. Okay. Now let's pick first option. If 13 parts is equal to 390, one part is 30. 6 parts, 180. Can we divide 180 into 9 parts? Yes, possible. 7 parts in the sense 7 into 30, 210. Can we divide 210 into 7 parts? Yes. Okay. So now here we have vodka and then Sprite. And they are in the ratio 7:2. 9 parts is equal to 180. 1 part is 20. 7 parts 140. And here it is 40. Next, 210 is divided into 7 parts. 1 part is 30. Here it is 90 and then 120. So now we have a total 230 ml of vodka. Vodka total quantity, is that equal to 230 ml? First option right answer. If not, second is final answer. Because already 3, 4, 5 got eliminated. Yes. This is one way. Verification through options. If you want to calculate it, vessel A and then vessel B, both are mixed. And in the mixer, we have a vodka quantity which is equal to 230 ml out of 390. Then vodka quantity is 23 out of 39. 0 got cancelled. Yes. In the first vessel A, vodka quantity is 7 parts out of 9 parts. And in the second container, it is 3 parts out of 7 parts. Go for allegation. I'll write the denominator first, which is 7 times of 39. Correct? 39 3 times. 40 times of 3 minus 1 time. 120 minus 3. 117. 23 7 times. 161. What is the difference? 44. Come on. 44 is the difference. Next one. 9 times of 39. That is the denominator. 7 into 39. 40 times minus 1 time. 280 minus 7. 273. 9 times of 23. 10 times minus 1 time. 230 minus 23. 207. What is the difference? 66. 22. 2 times. 22. 3 times. 39, 39 cancel. 3 times. So now if you go with cancellation, cross multiplication, 6 is to 7. Final answer. So here we considered only vodka. The same you can start with only Sprite as well. Sprite component in the first vessel 29, in the second vessel 47. In the mixer, out of 390, if 230 is vodka, remaining 160 out of 390, which is 16 by 39. That is Sprite component. Even if you solve here also, you will get the same answer. Okay. A 240 meters long train crosses a 210 meters long train running in the opposite direction in 6 seconds. The ratio between speed of the longer train to the smaller train is 7:8. The faster train crosses a platform in 9 seconds, then find the time taken by the slower train to cross a bridge which is 30 meters more long than the platform. So when we were asked to calculate time here, which is distance by speed, time that slower train crosses a bridge whose length is 30 meters more than the platform. So first of all, you know that time is equal to distance by speed. If a train crosses the bridge, distance traveled is train length plus bridge length. Train length B already you know, which is 210. Yes. Do you know bridge length? Bridge length depends on platform. So first you need to know platform length. Then we can calculate bridge length. Then we will get total distance. Yes. And then do we know what is the speed of train B? Speed of train B is not given. That is given in terms of ratio. So we need to know speed as well as length of the platform. Platform is related with respect to the faster train. Platform is related with respect to faster train. So here first condition says a train crosses another train, distance covered is equal to train length A plus train length B. Yes. And how much is the time taken? 6 seconds. Distance by time, which is speed. In which direction they are moving? Opposite direction. Relative speed S1 plus S2. How many parts we have? 15 parts is equal to this much. 15, 30 times, 30 by 6, 5 meter per second. 1 part is equal to 5 meter per second. Then with this we can know speed of the faster train, speed of the slower train also. Yes? Right. So now, the ratio between the speed of the longer train and then smaller train, not faster and slower. Longer is different, faster is different. Yes. Longer in the sense they are talking about length. Faster, that is related to speed. So here it is given that longer and then smaller only. Faster train crosses a platform in 9 seconds. Here they are talking about faster train. Yes. Which train is moving fast? First or the second? Second. That means second train crosses a platform in 9 seconds. What is length of the second train? 210. If it crosses a platform, distance covered is train length plus platform length only is equal to speed into time. What is the speed of the faster train? 8 parts. 8 into 5, 40 into, how much is the time taken? 9. From this, x is equal to 360 minus 210, which is 150. Clear? Right. Now we got the platform length. Now the question is, then find the time taken by slower train. Which train is slower? First train. First train. Correct? 7 parts. To cross a bridge, which is 30 meters more than the platform length. Platform length is 150. Then bridge length becomes 180. So first train crosses a bridge whose length is 240 and bridge length is 180. With the speed 7 parts, that is 35. 420 by 35. What is 35 10 times? 350. Apart from 350, how much is more numerator? 70. That means 2 times of 35, which is 12. Measurement seconds. Satvik invested some amount in scheme P, which offers 20% compound interest per annum, while some amount in Q, which offers 8% simple interest per annum. After 2 years, the ratio of interest earned from P to Q is 11:8. Amount invested by Satvik in scheme P is what percent of the amount invested by him in scheme Q? Okay, right. P offers 20% per annum compound interest. What is compound interest for 2 years? 44% of P. And Q invests at 8% per annum simple interest for 2 years. How much interest we will get? 16% of Q. These are interest from P and Q. And they said interests are in the ratio 11:8. This is 11 by 8. Percentages got cancelled. 11 4 times, 8 2 times, 2 2 times. That means P by Q is equal to 1 by 2 only. So we can say P is equal to X and Q is equal to 2X. The question is, amount invested by Satvik P in scheme P is what percent of the amount invested by him in scheme Q, which is 1 out of 2 into 100, which is 50%. Correct? Q's investment is 2X, P's investment X, which is half. Half in the sense 50%. You don't have to use this step. Got it? ABC entered into partnership business. A invested X rupees, B invested 25% more than A, and C invested 20% more than B for first 6 months. Right. Now, 25%. 25%. What is fractional form? 1 by 4. What is denominator? So, I will start taking investment of A is 4 parts. It is given that it is equal to X, but I will take it as 4 parts. Reason? Fractional form 25%, which is 1 by 4, denominator 4. So I am starting with 4 parts. B invests 25% more than A. 25% of 4 parts is 1 part. 1 part more in the sense 5 part. C invested 20% more than B. 20% more than 5 parts, which is 1 part. More 6 parts. These are their investments. Now, for first 6 months, only. After that, what happened? A left the business. B withdraws 50% of the investment. B's investment is 5 parts. If 50% is taken out, remaining is, come on, 2.5. I'll write it as 5 parts by 2. Into time rayali kada. Time would be definitely even number. Denominator can be cancelled. Don't worry about it. Next. B left the business after 3 more months. Oh, it is not even. After 3 more months, B left. Whereas C increased his investment by 16%. When did C increase his investment by 16%? After 9 months. After 9 months. So initial investment of C is there for 9 months. After that, he increased its investment by 16%. 16% on 6 we have to calculate. I don't have that much patience, so I'll write it as 116 by 100 into 6 parts. Simplification we will do it later. Okay? Right. If the end of the year, the difference between profit share of C and A plus B together is 4906, find the A share. Okay, right. Now, so here we can take 6 common. No, we cannot. We can take only 3 common. 3, 2 times, 2 times, 3 taken, 3, 2 times, 3, 2 times. 8 parts, 5 into 2, 10, plus 2.5, 12.5. Write it like that, no problem. How much is here? 18. Now, cancellation with 4, denominator 25 times. Numerator 29 times. 29, 2 into 9, 18 parts, plus 29 2 times, 58 by 25 parts. So let's multiply every number with 50. Why with 50? Number one reason. Here I want to eliminate decimal. So 2 is required. Here we have denominator 25. We have to multiply it with 25. So I am multiplying every number with 50. 58 times 400. 50 has 0 and decimal can be cancelled. 125. 2 times 225. 50 times of this number 900. 50 times of this number 116. 900 plus 116. 1016 parts. Now we were given difference between C share and AB share. A and B both together receive 625 parts. C is getting 1016. Difference is equal to 391 parts. Is that okay? Which is equal to 4906. So now 1 part value is equal to 4906 divided by 391. Is that okay? Now we were asked to calculate share of C. C is getting 1016. Exact answer ఉన్నాయి కదా అమ్మా? మరి అంత అయిపోయాక చెప్తారేంటి మీ బొంద మీరు? ముందు చెప్పచ్చు కదా. శాడిజం అంటే దీన్నే అంటారు. సింప్లిఫికేషన్ అంతా అయిపోయి లాస్ట్ స్టెప్కి వచ్చిన తర్వాత చెప్తున్నారు మీరు. ఇక్కడ ఇంటూ 3 వేయాలి, అది కూడా రాసుకుని మొత్తం కంప్లీట్ చేయండి. ఇంకా అంతకుమించి నేనేం చేయగలను? శాడిస్టులు మరి ఇంత రకంగా ఉంటారా? రైట్. The given graph given below shows the copper and aluminum metal sold in tons by a company in 5 different years. So 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. Right, copper and then aluminum. Green is copper. Come on. So we have 50 gap and 5 lines are there. Each line is equal to 10. Now let me write numbers. 430. Next. 240. 250. 440. 350. 180. 450. 280. 360. 420. Right. So whenever numbers are not represented here in the given graphical representation, convert into table and then start. Out of total copper sold by the company in the year 2018 and 19 together, copper in 2018-19 together, how much is that? 600. The company sold to 3 companies, that is Tata, JSW and then Jindal, in the ratio 8, 13, 4 respectively. Find the amount of copper sold in tons to JSW by the company in 2018 and then 19. JSW is second one only, which is equal to how many parts? 13 parts out of 25 parts. So 13 out of 25 among 600. How many 25s will be there in 600? 24. In 100, 4. 600, 6 into 4, 24. Answer must end with 2. How many options are there? How many options are there? Huh? 4th cannot be your answer, right? Because 24, 13 times we have. That means 24 more than 10 times. So answer must be more than 240. It is clear. So 4th cannot be your answer. You can directly go with 3rd final answer. Aluminum sold by the company to JSW in the year 2021 is 200 tons, which is 33 1/3% more than copper sold by the company to JSW in the year 2018. Find the copper sold by the company to JSW in the year 2019. Consider the data from the above question. Data from the above question. Okay. So now, here in JSW, 2018 and 19, both together, how much is the copper sold? Come on. 312. This was previous question data. Aluminum sold by the company to JSW in the year 2021 is 200 tons. Aluminium in the year 2021. So here, wait, 2021 aluminium. This is 200 here. White color data is related to company JSW. Okay. So out of 420 tons, 200 tons goes to JSW, which is 33 1/3 percentage more than the copper sold by the company to JSW in the year 2018. That means 33 1/3%, which is 1/3 only. Earlier in 2018, copper sold, if it was equals to 3 parts. Now the aluminium sold is 1/3 more. That means 4 parts only. So this guy is equals to 4 parts. Then 3 parts is equals to 150 tons. What is 150? What is 150? Copper sold by the company to JSW in the year 2018. In the year 2018 and 19 both together, copper sold was 312, out of which 150 ton in the year 2018, then remaining 162 tons must be in the year 2019. Clear? Right. Then find the copper sold by the company to JSW in the year 2019. 2019 copper sold was 162. Earlier I said 4 parts is equals to 200, 3 parts is equal to 150. This is in the year 2018. Aluminium sold by the company in the year 2020 is what percent of the copper sold by the company in the year 2021? So simple, direct question. Aluminium sold in which year? 2020. Aluminium 280 is what percent of copper sold in the year 2021? So 280 calculated as a percentage with respect to 360. So now 0 0 cancel, 4 7 times, 4 9 times, 7 by 9. You know 1 by 9 value, which is 11 1 by 9. 7 by 9 in the sense 7 into this much, which is 77, 7 by 9%. What is the respective ratio between copper sold by the company in 2020 and aluminium sold in the year 2019 together? Copper in 2020, and then aluminium in 2019. How much is so? 630. 630. We were asked to calculate ratio between this number and aluminium sold in the year 2017 and 2021. Aluminium in 2017 and 2021 both together 660. 0 0 gets cancelled, 3 21 times, 3 22 times. What is the average amount of copper and aluminium sold by the company in all the given years together? So average with respect to all years only. All years in the sense how many years we have? Divided by 5, because we were asked to calculate average. Sum of total copper and then total aluminium. We need to add all the values and divide it by 5 will give you answer. Hope can you do it? Right. Right. The pie chart given below shows the percentage distribution of cakes made by 5 different shops on Sunday. A made 132 cakes on Monday, which was 50% more than the cakes made on Sunday. Okay. So given data is for Sunday. Yes. A made 132 cakes on Monday, which is 50% more than cakes made on Sunday. If cakes made were 100%, on Monday it will be 50% more, that is 150%. They both will be in the ratio 2:3. Right. Note says A made 132 cakes on Monday. That means 3 parts is equal to 132 only. 1 part is equal to 44. 2 parts is equal to 88. So on Sunday, total cakes made is equal to 88. 44. ఇది దేనికి? This is for A. Okay. This is for A. Person A. Person A on Sunday, which is 22%. So 22% is equal to 88. From this, 1% value is equal to 4. So we can convert all these percentages to number by multiplying every number with 4. If cakes made by shop C on Sunday are 66.2% less than cakes made by it on Thursday, and on Thursday shop C made 75% vanilla cakes and the rest were strawberry cakes. So find the strawberry cakes made by shop C on Thursday were what percentage of the total cakes made by shop C on Sunday. They are talking about shop C. First condition says C on Sunday cakes made were 66.2% less. Conversion, 2/3 less. Denominator 3. So on Thursday I will start with 3 parts. On Sunday 2/3 less, 1 part. Clear? Right. So now C on Sunday, what percent it is? 27. Okay. So 1 part is equal to 27%. Then 3 parts is equal to 81%. Clear? Come on. Right. So now Thursday shop C made 75% vanilla cake. 75% in the sense 3/4 only. So vanilla cakes made are 3/4 of 81%. Find strawberry cakes made by shop C on Thursday. Strawberry cakes are remaining only. How much is that? 1/4. So strawberry cakes are 1/4 of 81%. They are what percent of total cakes made by shop C on Sunday? On Sunday, shop C made what percentage of cakes? 27. So we were asked to calculate this as a percentage with respect to 27 into 100. 27 3 times 3/4, 75%. Over. Because the question is about percentage, we are not going for actual conversion. We already know 1% value is equal to 4, but never we convert it. Because the question is about percentage. If the question is based on percentage or the ratio, conversion is not required. If you are asked to calculate in terms of actual number, then conversion is definitely required. Okay? Right. So next. If shop E made 86 less cakes than shop F on Sunday, and shop D made 10 more cakes than shop G on Sunday. On Sunday, out of cakes made by shop F and G only, 28.4/7% and 11.1/9% were sold respectively. Find the total unsold cakes by shop F and shop G together. Okay. So now, first of all, we need to know how many cakes are there made in shop F and then G. Yes? Matladru. Shop E made 86 less cakes than shop F. That means F made 86 more than cakes made by shop E. Clear? Shop E. What percent is this? 17%. Because we have in terms of a number, let's convert into numbers. 1% value is equal to 17 4 times. Double. 68. So in shop F, cakes made are 68 plus 86. Continue. Shop D made 10 more cakes than shop G on Sunday. That means G will do 10 less than shop D. D is 10 more. Then G is 10 less. Correct. D is what percent? 16 into 4. 64. 64 minus 10. Let me calculate this value. How much is that? 154 and then 54. Okay. Now, out of cakes made by shop F and G, only 28 4 by 7 and 11 1 by 9% were sold. So, how many were sold? 28 4 by 7. 14 2 by 7 in the sense 1 7. 28 4 by 7 in the sense 2 times of it, which is 2 7th only. What is 1 7th? 22. 2 7th? 44. 44 are sold, then unsold are 110. On G, 11 1 by 9% are sold. 1 9th only. 1 9th of this number. 6 are sold, then unsold are 48. The question is total unsold from F and G. Total unsold are 158. Out of total cakes made by shop B on Sunday, 1/8 were delivered to birthday parties. So now here we were asked to calculate some money. So we definitely need to go for conversion. Shop B, what percent we have? 18%. 18, double double. 72. So we have total 72. Out of them, 1/8 were delivered to birthday parties. 1/8. How many? 9 were sent to birthday party. The rest were delivered to marriage, anniversary and casual parties in the ratio 5:4. How many are left now? 63. 63 is divided into how many parts? 9 parts. 1 part? 7. 5 parts? 35. 4 parts? 28. Now they are sent to marriage, anniversary and then casual parties. Now, if each birthday cake is cost 450, each marriage anniversary cake costs 900, which is 33 1/3% less than cost of the casual party. Okay. Now, birthday party cake cost is 450 rupees. Marriage anniversary 900, which is 33 1/3% less. That means 1/3 less only. Denominator 3. So, if it is 3 parts here, 1/3 less, 2 parts. So 2 parts is equal to 900. 1 part 450. If you add 2 parts and then 1 part, we will get 3 parts. So 900 plus 450, 1350 is the price of casual parties. Next, find the total amount collected by shop B on Sunday by delivering cakes to birthday parties and then casual parties. Birthday and then casual. So marriage is not required now. Yes. అంతేనా? మరి అదెందుకు ఇచ్చారు? పిచ్చి. Fine. So we have to multiply these values and then need to add. Is that okay? Take 500 times minus 50 times. Is that okay? 500 times 4500 minus 10 times 450. Answer 4050. Right. We have a 0. Don't worry about it. 135. Can I take this 28 as 30 times minus 2 times? 30 times of this number. 4050. 2 times. 270. 50 minus 70. 80. 39 minus 2. 37. So this value is equal to 37, 80 and then one more 0. Options లో ఇట్లాంటివి ఉన్నాయా? అట్లయితే ఇది కూడా కలపాల్సిందే. మ్యారేజ్ పార్టీ కూడా తీసుకోవాలి. మ్యారేజ్ పార్టీ we have 2 zeros, 35 9 times, 10 times minus 1 time, 350 minus 35, 315, 50, 3, 3, 7, 73, 350. ఉందా? ఉందా? ఆ పక్కన మ్యారేజ్ పార్టీ కూడా కలపాలి. క్వశ్చన్లో మూడిటికి సమ్ అడిగారు. మ్యారేజ్ పట్టి అనేది ఇవ్వలేదు. Find the difference between central angle of shop A, shop D together and central angle of shop B and E together. A and D together. A and D together 38%. B and E together 35%. Difference 3%, where 1% is equal to 3.6. Answer 10.8 degrees. Third option 10.8 or 80. What is the average number of cakes manufactured by all the shops together on Sunday? So all the shops in the sense 100% only, where 1% value is equal to 4. All the shops in the sense how many are there? How many are there? 5. 20 times into 4, 80. Right. Product must be 42, sum must be minus 13. Combination minus 6, minus 7. Factors are plus 6, plus 7. Now here 16, minus 16 is the combination. Same number is repeating, so we can take one number, that is enough. X less than Y. Product must be 42. Minus 6, minus 7 is the combination, correct? Then factors are plus 6 plus 7 divided by coefficient of x square 3. Product must be 55. Minus 5 minus 11. Sum is minus 16. Factors are plus 5 plus 11 divided by coefficient of y square 5. Now if you do this, 2 1 by 3. 1 2 1 by 5. 1 is less than above 2 numbers, so we can say x is greater than y. 2 comma 2 1 by 5. X is less than y. In between. 2 is in between 1 and 2 1 by 5. That one number is sufficient to answer the question. Answer: relation cannot be established. Product must be 12. Sum must be minus 7. Combination minus 3, minus 4. Factors are plus 3, plus 4 divided by 6. Sum must be minus 52. Product must be minus 52. Sum must be minus 9. So here we can write it as minus 13 plus 4. Sum is minus 9. Product is minus 52. Then factors are plus 13 minus 4. Now if you simplify this, this is 1 by 2 and this is 2 by 3. One number is sufficient to answer the question. If you take 13 comma minus 4, plus 1 by 2 lies between these two numbers. So less than condition, greater than condition, both comes here. So relation cannot be established. 125. We can write it as 25 5 times. Factors are minus 25 minus 5. Y square is equal to 25. Y is equal to plus r minus 5. Y positive, x negative. Condition says x less than y. Here also x less than y. Here equal. X is less than or equal condition. So whenever you have root value, do remember, in your product 22, let's write it as 2 times of 11. 2 I will write it as root 2 into root 2. Yes? In our product, how many combinations must be there? 2. So root 2 is there. I will write one root 2 here, another root 2 here. This is over. Now, apart from root 2, how much number we have? 12. So 11 we need to use as a product and sum must be equal to 12. I will write 11 as 1 into 11. So our combination is 11 root 2 and then root 2. Factors are minus 11 root 2 and then minus root 2. Next, product is 28. Still you have root 2 value. So I will write 28 as 2 into 14. 2 I am writing it as root 2 into root 2. Our combination will have root 2. Product must be minus 14, sum must be minus 13. So I will write the combination as minus 14 plus 1. Got it? Minus 14 root 2 and then root 2. That is the combination. Sum is minus 13 root 2. Product is 28. Condition satisfied. Then factors are plus 14 root 2 and then minus root 2. This is positive. These two are negative. Straightforward, x is less than y. This is minus 11x. Assume root 2 as x. Minus 11x and then minus x. X less than y. What is here? Equal. X is less than or equal condition. The below given line graph shows the number of cities and then centers allocated for various IBPS exam centers by IBPS. Okay. Clerk, PO, SO, digital assistant and then assistant. So we have centers and then cities. Come on. Centers. We have 100 gap. 5 lines are there. Each line occupies 20. Come on. 8 lines or 4 lines? 1, 2, 4 lines only. So each line is 25. 850. Continue the line. Continue the line. 750. 650. 600. 625. And then now talk about cities. 525. Continue the line. 350. 300. 275. 325. So they are about number of cities and then number of centers. Out of total centers allotted for clerk, the ratio between the centers allocated for RRB, IBPS, SBA clerk are in the ratio 13, 18, 19 respectively. And the average number of centers allocated for IBPS clerk in each city is to find the number of cities allocated for RRB and then SBA clerk. Okay. Out of total centers. So that means we need to add everything. Come on. 650, 750, 850 consecutive numbers with a difference of 100. Sum is equal to middle number multiplied by 3. 750 3 times. 20 to 50. Come on. లేదంటే మొత్తం యాడ్ చేయాలి 753 times 20 to 50. Remaining two numbers 12, 25. So total we have 3, 4, 7, 5. Yes? Okay. Now total centers for RRB, IBPS and SBA, they are divided in the ratio 13, 18, 19 respectively. Average numbers of centers allocated for IBPS clerk in each city is 2. Find the number of cities allocated for RRB and then SBA clerk. Number of cities అని అన్నారు అంతే కదా. So total cities, let's calculate, let's add all the numbers. 275, 325, 600, 600, 600, 600, 600, 12, 12 plus 5, 17, left over number 75, which is 17, 75, 1775. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు దీనిలో ఏమడిగారు? IBPS clerk in each city we have to find the number of cities allocated for RRB and then SBA. RRB, IBPS, SBA. Okay. So let's divide first centers. How many parts we have? 18, 17, 37. 37 plus 13, 50. 50 parts. ఇది ఏ సెంటర్కి? అవుట్ ఆఫ్ టోటల్ సెంటర్, నంబర్ ఆఫ్ సిటీస్ అలొకేటెడ్ ఫర్ వేరియస్ IBPS ఎగ్జామ్. Oh, they are talking about only clerk. They are talking about only clerk. Right, mistaken. So total centers for clerk, how many we have? 850. 850 is now divided into 50 parts. So each part is equal to 17. One part value is equal to 17. Right. So now the average number of centers allocated for IBPS clerk in each city is 2. Find the number of cities allocated for RRB and then SBA. Okay. Now IBPS, how many parts we have? 18 parts. 18 parts in the sense 18 into 17 only. Come on. 18 square minus 18. 324 minus 18. 324 minus 18. 306. So we have total 306 centers. 306 centers. Now here average number of centers allocated for IBPS clerk in each city is 2. That means to get number of cities for IBPS clerk, it is going to be 306 divided by 2, which is 153 cities. Each city has 2 centers. Total number of centers are 153, 2 times 306. Satisfied? Done? Come on. And now we were asked to calculate for RRB and then SBA. From total cities, we have to subtract 153. How many total cities we have? Total cities 525. From this we need to subtract 153. 5 minus 3, 2. 52 minus 15, 37. 37. Over 372. Out of total number of cities allocated for DA exam for company X, exam centers in 20% more than company Y. Then find how many cities company X has exam centers that are allocated for DA. So DA, now cities allocated for DA exam. DA, how many cities we have? 275. For a company X, exam centers is 20% more cities than Find how many cities company X has exam centers that are allocated for DA. Out of total number of cities allocated for DA exam for company X, okay, exam centers in 20% more cities than company Y. Let it be X cities, then we will have 275 minus X for Y. Cities allocated for DA exam for company X, exam centers is 20% more cities than Y. They're now talking about let's see. Yeah. If Y is 100%, X is 20% more. They are in the ratio 6:5. Total how many parts we have? 11 parts. Now the question is company X. So that is 6 out of 11 among 275. 25 times 150. Next. Total number of cities allocated for PO. is how much percentage less than total number of centers allocated for assistant? This is direct question. Cities allotted for PO. Cities allotted for PO 350. How much percentage less than centers allotted for assistant? Centers allotted for assistant 625. 350 is how much less than 625? 275. 275 less than 625. Percentage into 100. 25 times 25 11 times 44%. 44% less. What is the respective ratio between cities allotted for PO and SO together to centers allotted for DA? Cities allotted for PO and SO. Cities allotted for PO and SO both together 650. And then centers allotted for DA. Centers allotted for DA 600. Cancellation with 50. 12 times 13 times. 13 by 12. Yes. Number of centers allotted for assistant and clerk together. Centers allotted for assistant and clerk together. Clerk and then assistant together. 1475. 1475. How much more or less than cities allotted for same cities together? Cities allotted for same exams. 525, 325. 850. We were just asked to calculate difference only. Last two digits. 75 minus 50, 25. 14 minus 8, 6. 625 is the difference. Over.